Okay, so we have our look GI, and it looks good, but we want to add subsurface scattering to this character. Uh, there's one problem though, and one thing is render time. So let's just add some to Sigma. Both of these are really fast, Sigma and fast scan. So, um, I mean, this looks very good, but there's a but, and that is that it can occur that you, because this is a test I did earlier, that you get some artifacts. And for example, you can see here the shadow pops. Suddenly the shadow pops into place, which is wrong. It's not that bad, I guess, but also it kind of flickers as it enters the shadow, and it's really hard to get rid of that. So you can try it, but if it doesn't work, then you can use a ray traced render trick instead. And that's what I'm going to show you. So let's turn off the GI and render, and it looks good, but I want it to look more like the previous render. So I'll just say cheat a bit. Say ambient intensity 33, light intensity 66, so it looks more like the GI. And then I can combine these renders in Photoshop. So we'll combine this render and this render. Combine these two. One thing you might want to note though is you can dramatically decrease the render time by adjusting the quality of the SSS. So you just decrease this number, and if it has noise, then you can always get rid of that noise by using the neat video filter in After Effects, which I made a tutorial on earlier on. So just a reminder. So anyway, I'm going to combine these in Photoshop. So let's go to Photoshop, and here's the lock GI render, which looks good, and the ray trace render, which, well, you can see there's a lot of information missing. So I just wanna, oops, I just wanna add the alpha, invert it. So now we only got the subsurface scattering on the character, and a transparent background, of course. And let's view the locked GI render. So that's how they look combined, and it looks very good. I can add curves to this one. Say OK. Now that's going to affect both this layer and this layer. So you need to hold down the Alt key, and that will create this symbol in between, and press down the mouse button, and that will only make it affect this layer. So the curves will now only affect this layer instead of both. So I'll double click on that one and make the adjustments. Click OK, and let's show this one as well. And that's how it looks. So that's a good way of using curves, is a good way of adjusting the subsurface scattering in post. So say OK. You can also, of course, change the opacity of this layer to combine it with the lock GI. So I'll just change the opacity of this one. So yeah, that's it. That's how you get flicker-free and noise-free subsurface scattering by and using lock GI in combination with lock GI.